"How's the cookbook coming along, Hadley?" Vivian Franey asked during Paducah Quilters Quorum, our weekly quilting group. "Okay," I answered, "but the deadline's almost here, and I may not finish. I'm exhausted, and I haven't seen Brandon this week." "The world won't end if you allow yourself some downtime," Cindy Barron said. "You could have said no." "Yeah, right," Dakota Crowley said. "When has she ever said no to a challenge, especially if it involves overworking?" The pained expression on my best friend's face contradicted her playful teasing. "I thought Quilt City Cookbook was a bad idea from the beginning," Donna Ackerman said. "I mean, with everything you're juggling and you about to become mayor, why'd you agree to that deadline? Not that your panna cotta and biscotti aren't delicious. They sure as shootin' are." 7 of us were seated around the dining table in my decrepit arts and crafts house in Lower Town on that November Saturday afternoon, instead of the usual Sunday, because 2 members wouldn't have been able to attend the next day. We were putting together a crazy quilt that utilized 1/1,000,000th of the scraps we had collectively accumulated in our stashes. Evelyn Louie, the sister of the outgoing mayor whose seat I was almost certain to win in 3 days, had suggested we make a crazy quilt. The idea was fine, but the quilt we were creating was so chromatically and geometrically discordant that it made me queasy. Working on the quilt made me feel like I was on a sailboat in rough seas looking through a kaleidoscope. Ashley Pope, the 18-year-old Murray State freshman who'd moved in with me after she'd suffered significant traumas 6 weeks before, shuffled from her room to the bathroom without acknowledging us. "How's she doing?" Tasha Wilson asked. "Better and worse days," I said. "Like everyone else," Donna said. She understood depression in a way no one ever should. Her son, Matt Ackerman, my former fiancé, had been murdered. Donna had technically existed since I'd delivered the horrific news to her, but just barely. Her drinking had increased, and she'd put on a significant amount of weight by rarely eating anything other than Domino's pizzas and Oreos. She managed to fill her shifts at Michael's and to attend church occasionally, although I hadn't seen her at St. Francis de Sales the last 2 weeks. The only socializing she did was at PQQ, and she missed about 1/4 of our sessions. In fact, I was surprised to see her that day because she'd called on Friday to say she likely wouldn't attend. "My friend from work, Luann, ain't doing good," Donna had said, "so I think maybe I'll visit her instead." I was glad Donna had changed her mind and joined us.